met a sharpener that can sharpen straight and serrated knives, scissors, garden shears, lawnmower blades, pruners, pizza cutters, nail clippers, and beyond. This is the world of Solinge, and this is the multi-blade knife and tool sharpener. Basically, the only thing that I've seen it not be able to sharpen is a saw. And quite frankly, I'm not going into that world too deep. This is where you want to turn each and every time. There's even tools that detach and use for finer jobs. You want to grab it while we have it, because I have seen this fly on multiple occasions. We have 3 color choices for you. There's the red, 600 left there, 700 left in white, and we have 300 left in green. Now, Ann Dorrington-Pender is joining us live. She's a friend of the inventor. She's also an incredible television host of the last couple of decades, and it is good to welcome you back into In the Kitchen with Mary Ann. How are you?
I am so well. I really am.
Wonderful, wonderful. We're doing well here, too. We all are. And when it comes to the brand, the first time you introduced us to this on In the Kitchen with Mary, I was absolutely sold. I have gifted them. Please tell everyone about the backstory on this.
Oh, it's absolutely brilliant, because it was a Parisian chef originally invented it. Because you know when you have to use one of those steels and you're doing this, you almost have to have a degree in order to use that. You need something quick and easy and something anybody could use. So that's why he invented it. And it's just incredibly simple, because on one side, you see where you've got a blade. On this side, you can see scissors. So you've just got to think about what it is that you're trying to sharpen, and it will sharpen everything from every knife that you could possibly think of, including a serrated knife, all the way to, with scissors, it could be garden shears. I mean, you can just use this with so many different things, and it's got tungsten carbide blades in here, and that's very, I mean, that you really can't hurt them in any way. They'll sharpen anything. So they'll just float over whatever it is that you're trying to sharpen. So it could be something like a serrated knife. So you look at that and you think, well, is that a knife, or is it scissors? Well, no, it's a knife. So there you've got your knife. You turn it around. Now that is solid on the surface, and you're just going to roll that straight over the top. Now there's no effort involved. You're just placing that. You don't have to push it down, anything like that. Just roll it across 3 times, and then that is sharp.
Wow.
And usually with a serrated knife, you'd have to get that done professionally. Now you don't have to. You can do it yourself.
You're exactly right. And that's the beautiful, and it gives such a beautiful, precise edge. And I love what you said about using a steel. I tried to use one time. It was a complete disaster. And no one was injured, but the knife might have never been usable again. So, I mean, this already has that precision worked out for us. And again, I don't want you to wait on this. Mother's Day, Father's Day, right around the corner. This is the time. I have it in my hands in white. We also are about to show it to you on QVC.com in the green. So we have the white, the green, and we have it in the red. Now, it is on 5 easy payments of $568, but I love the versatility, too, here, Ann. We can use it on so many things.
We can, and it doesn't matter if it's your garage, it could be a workshop, it could be your kitchen. Wherever you've got a blade, you can sharpen it. It doesn't matter what kind of blade. And in some cases, even when it's not actually a blade. So this is an old credit card. Cucumber. That's not cutting through anything. But then I can just sharpen that. So just to show you how unusual this machine is. And again, everything that you're going to sharpen, you feel very safe. Your fingers are actually enclosed inside it, and you're working on a firm surface. So I'm just going to go across that 3 times. And you can actually see right there where it started to show. See that white?
Yes.
On the other side it's black, it's white. Where's my cucumber? There we go. I can cut through a cucumber. It's so much fun. But it is a little bit addictive. But don't just think about knives and pizza wheels, even something like this. But you can also use it in the garden as well. We call it garden, you call it yard. But lawnmower blade. Now, lawnmower blade, they're very easy to take off. They cost a fortune to actually buy a new one or get it sharpened. Do it yourself. Again, just have a look. Is it a blade? Or is it your scissors? No, it's not. What this is, you're just going to sharpen right here. The other thing to mention as well, oh, look at all that. You can't see it, unfortunately, but there's all little bits that are coming off of there. On the Solinge as well, this little bit here, It's almost like a little stubby bit. What you're going to use that for is when you've actually sharpened and you've got any little sort of almost like fingernails, that's the best way to explain it, then basically you can just take that off of there and that is ready to go and ready to be put back to your lawnmower. So you can use this on so many things. It also has, there's just so much. They've thought, I mean, thought of absolutely everything. So this part you can see here, and you've got the little bit that's in the side of it as well. So look, that is just a regular, ordinary knife. But you can see there where the blades are actually floating over the top. So they know exactly where to go. They're angled at exactly what angle that you need them to be. You don't have to do anything else. And you can use this even on your smallest nail scissors because you've got that part right there. And you can actually use that on anything that you would that's very, very tiny or a little bit difficult. So whether it's your secateurs, look at that. I mean, some of the things that you can use this are incredible. And you mentioned a saw. I would even give that a go. I mean, I've used it on hacksaw. Yes, it is just so incredible because it's all done for you. You can't mess it up. It's brilliant.
My gosh. So even down to the fine work, maybe it's a different angled blade. You have the handheld to use it. You can use scissors. I mean, this is such a popular find every time we show it on In the Kitchen with Mary. And yes, it is now very, very busy. Here is the white in my hands. We also have it available in red. Red has been the most popular. About 500 remain in red. And then we also have it in green. A little over 200 remain. It's 5 easy payments of $5.68. This just makes sense too, and because as soon as you're done with it, it's very easy to store. But
just pop it in the drawer.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do. And that's the other thing too. You can get a green one for your workshop or out in the shed, and then one of the other colours for the kitchen. But we don't leave it to your imagination to try and figure out how to use it. You get instructions with it, and there's actually a QR code as well. And the QR code will actually take you to YouTube videos to show you even more of what you can do with this. So you don't have to remember anything I've said or anything that I may have forgotten to tell you. It'll all be right there for you.
I don't even remember how I got here today, so don't you worry. We appreciate YouTube for so many things. Hey, don't miss out on it. We're going to show you a little video as we begin to wrap up our presentation. But this is a really zoomed-in look, Anne, of what's happening while we're sharpening.
It is, and when I talk about the floating blades, that's what I mean, they're self-adjusting the whole time and they just feel exactly where you need that sharpness. So you don't, like I said, it's just so easy. It does it all for you and you don't have to worry about it. And if whatever blade you've got in your home, the Solinge will sharpen it for you.
This is an incredible find. And thank you for joining us today. Always a pleasure to spend time with you.
You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye for now. Hey, if you have been interested in the top that I'm wearing today,